It's Werewolf Wednesday, you motherfuckers. This is Blu-ray, fucking 31 Days of Boo-rays, and we're talking about Silver Bullet, okay? Werewolf Wednesday. This is a very important film that a lot of people don't talk about, a lot of people don't know about. I knew about this movie, but I didn't actually watch it until the Scream Factory release. Being this is a physical media channel, I want you guys to take a peek at this with me. It looks beautiful. Look at that. Oh my God, Scream Factory. Fuck me up every time. Your packaging game is always on point. I really appreciate you guys. I'll give you my P.O. box if you ever want to send me some screener copies. Anyways, Silver Bullet. This is a great movie. Stephen King writing a werewolf movie. That's what you need, right? Werewolf movies are my favorite subgenre of horror movies, even though most of them aren't good. But when you have a good-ass werewolf movie, it's like a kind of a magic potion that just fucks you up, and you're just like, wow, that is cinema history. And look no further than Silver Bullet for a perfect example. Now, Stephen King wrote this story. It's called Cycle of the Werewolf. It was initially supposed to be a project he was doing with, I don't know their name, but they were a calendar company. And he was going to have a picture and a little story that went for each month. And it was supposed to represent like a year cycle of the werewolf, like what the werewolf's doing. He got a little bit carried away with it. Ended up making his first picture book. I think an only picture book. Out of the story, and that was turned into this movie, Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet doesn't really follow the year cycle of the werewolf. It's more so just kind of what happens in this town in July, so it's a good 4th of July watch also. You know, with this werewolf. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but Stephen King was in a coke frenzy at the time, and Stephen King plus cocaine equals cinematic gold 9 times out of 10, right? And this is a shining example of Stephen King. When that boy is coked up, oh boy, oh fucking boy, you got a great movie. You got people shooting fireworks at werewolves' faces. Now, here's something too. I don't want to delve into spoilers too much because I know a lot of people haven't seen this movie. But this is a great werewolf watch. If you love werewolves, you like American Werewolf in London or Bad Moon or, you know, any of the classic werewolf films, this movie's going to ruin your life in a good way. You're going to find yourself thinking about this movie in the middle of the night, not scared, just being like, damn, that was a badass werewolf. And the cover art delivers on everything. Normally when you get a horror movie, you get great cover art and then none of that ever happens in the movie. It delivers. A motorcycle chase, it happens. A werewolf with a firework in his eye and a baseball bat, it fucking happens. I did not expect to see those things, but this movie delivered. Another thing it delivers is Gary Busey, another friend of cocaine. You know, I don't know. This is a great movie. This is one you should watch every Halloween. It's really fun. Watch it twice a year. Watch it on July 4th and Halloween every year. It's a recipe for fun for the whole family, unless you got kids that are like under 10 or whatever, then probably don't show them, you know, this gory-ass movie. But great film. The only thing I have against it is the werewolf design could have been a little better. I know that when they were making this movie, they wanted the werewolves to look kind of unique. And like, you know, when you see that werewolf, you're like, oh, that's the werewolf from Silver Bullet. It looks a little bit more ape-like than it should, being they're werewolves. But it doesn't really matter much because werewolves are a fucking blessing no matter where they come from. Unless they're in the Twilight bullshit, you know, I don't fuck with that. If you fuck with that, get off my channel. Fuck with this.